Hi, my name is Eli Tyson. I am from West Frankfort, Illinois. I'm currently ranked 27th in the Wiffle Golf World Rankings, and this is my player spotlight.
Welcome to the WGA Player Spotlight. I'm your host, Drew Smith. This is where we sit down with contestants, participants, and eventually board members and just seeing how the league is run, so you can learn about them as well. Eli Tyson, how you doing?
Good.
You're currently 27th ranked. How you doing?
You know, I'm doing pretty good. I'm really excited.
I'm excited too.
I'm ready to see what this season's gonna hold for everybody.
Yeah.
How you doing, Drew?
I'm doing good. We have the tournament tomorrow, so I'm very ecstatic, kind of stressed, kind of nervous, but it's going to be a good tournament at the Pond Creek Invitational.
Yeah, I think it will be. I'm excited for it.
I am too. So first question is, what led you to WGA, and tell us a little bit of your backstory.
Well, I think we had our first tournament for WGA about Wiffle golf tournament about 2022.
Yeah.
Played in that. It was a fun time, good environment, being around everybody. 23 we took off, then we played 24 and 25. I ended up missing 24, but it was just so fun, and I was really hoping we could do more with it. Mm-hmm. And then one day you reached out to me and you were like, I think we're going to start a league. Would you be interested? And I'm like, absolutely. There's nothing I would want to do more than play wiffle golf,
Yeah, I know. We're having a tournament every month in the summer, so I'm ecstatic. So
yeah, that's big.
Mm-hmm.
I golf a little bit. Not very good at all, but wiffle
you're a competitive guy, though.
Yeah, I mean, I'm here to win. I want to win, so it's another chance to compete, especially being out of high school, not playing any college sports, so it helps.
Mm-hmm. So what's the best part of your game?
Best part of my game.
Is it short game, long range, course management?
A
little bit of everything.
I would say just not getting too much in my head. Like if I have a bad shot, I'm usually pretty good at bouncing back, or if I have a really good shot, I was trying not to have a really bad one, So just trying to stay where I can be. Just try to stay not in my head,
Not too high, not too low, kind of like a neutral tone that, hey, I have something else I can do, or, okay, I need to bounce back and
exactly
compete in the tournament.
Exactly.
Which tournament are you most excited for this year?
I heard Aaron.
PCI.
I heard Aaron speaking earlier, and I started to think about it, and I'm like, that Engler Estates, it's a crazy course.
It's a phenomenal course.
It's long. It's got some tough holes, man.
You got some tough holes. So at Engler's, it's one side, and it's like easy. Like, okay, this is going to be a low round, but once you cross the road, you're in for a battle. You're in for a battle, there. And that's why I like that course, because once you cross the road, I gotta bunker down, and we got to get it.
I agree. Yeah, I'm also excited for your course, Rose Lane. Because everybody's played there so much, so I think
that's where it all started.
I think that'll be an exciting one as well. But I think I'm most excited for Engler Estates.
You're a funny guy, man. So let's talk about competitors. So who are you looking forward to playing against this year?
First,
you can give 3.
I think there's a tough crowd. I think there's good competitors in here, good players. But I would say I want to just do good for myself, I want to do better each time. Even each hole.
Competing against yourself.
Yes.
Okay.
So if I can be better each time, then I'll worry about everybody else later. But I need to make sure I'm playing the best I can.
Not making any enemies.
No.
There's a couple of people that's already made some enemies.
But I will say one person I'm excited to play against is Jeffrey James. I'm ready to see how he does, Good golfer, but wiffle golf, it's not the same.
It's a different game.
It is.
The wind plays a massive role.
It is.
Who could surprise some people this year?
I want to say me as a competitor. But I think as a friend and as someone who can believe in people, I think Cade Patterson could maybe make a run. His first time playing, he was trying to figure things out, and he played pretty good for the group he was with. I may have been in that group, but I think he can actually make a run. He's gonna be in a tough spot missing this first tournament, but he could come back.
I know. That's why we have multiple tournaments this year, because if you play enough tournaments, you get enough pedal points, which leads you to Rose Lane. So
Exactly.
The road to Rose Lane.
That's the goal, baby. That's the goal.
It is. What would be a successful season for you this year?
You know, I want to say win it all, right? But I don't think that's going to be true. Maybe not the first season, maybe somewhere down the line. But I'd say I want to make at least one day 2. I feel like that's a good goal to start out with, especially being ranked 27th. And I would be happy if I made maybe 2 or 3 day 2s.
Mm-hmm.
You know, even if I don't place top 10, if I'm there at the day 2, then I'm there, you know?
Yeah. If you get to day 2s, you'll be in Rose Lane, for sure.
And that's all that matters. I mean, I'm not expecting to hold a trophy at the end of the year, but I want to compete.
Yeah, you want to compete, you want to improve what you did
exactly.
the previous years.
Exactly.
Because that's just the guy you are.
Exactly.
So why should people cheer you on this year? And
well, I feel like I'm exciting. You know, I'll show my emotions a little bit when I'm happy. Maybe a little too much when I'm down. But if you want to be someone, or if you want to watch someone who's fun, cheers everybody on, and wants to win. I want to win, so.
You want to win. Is there any final comments before we head out?
Just good luck to everybody. I want to thank you for starting this up. I'm really excited. I think we got a good group of kids playing, guys even. So.
We do.
Should be fun.
A lot of competitors.
Exactly.
And that's who I look for. Competitors, because once you get out of high school, once you said like, there's not a lot of competition.
There's not.
Unless maybe a weekend or so, but
right.
if we can turn it into a full season, it's going to be a lot more of a competitive side.
I agree. Nothing like it.
Nothing like it. Thank you for joining the WGA Player Spotlight, Episode 5 with Eli Tyson. We'll see you at the PCI.